I am Hanan. Some of you might know me as E-605. And this is not just a story. It is a life told in fragments, woven together through music. It all begins in Gaza. Imagine a place full of life, yet constantly on edge, as if the air itself is vibrating, ready to shatter. The days were scorching, the nights restless, and the sounds were everywhere. The crash of the waves, the hum of the markets, the call of the muezzin. But there were other sounds too, distant screams, sharp cracks, and the silence that followed. This was the world that shaped me. Then came the moment that changed everything. My parents said, "We have to go." And that was it. No discussion, no tears, just the gripping urgency of that decision. I was too young to fully understand words like escape or exile, but old enough to feel that we would not be coming back. And so we left Gaza, my home, my friends, even the sounds that had been a part of me for so long. Paris was our first stop, the city of light. But to me, it felt distant and cold. It was there that I heard classical music for the first time. Its perfect order, its flawless melodies. It fascinated me, but it also felt sterile. Where were the cracks, the imperfections, the humanity? In my mind, Gaza still resonated, like a melody no one else could hear. Then came Berlin. Berlin was different. Berlin was raw, loud, untamed. The city wasn't a gentle teacher, it was a plunge into ice-cold water. The clubs became my sanctuary. In the darkness where the bass pounded through your body and the lights blinded you, I found an energy I had never felt before. But even then, there was still an emptiness. A part of me was still out there, somewhere between Gaza and infinity. And then there was the desert. I remember one night, deep in North Africa, the sky was so clear, it felt like I could reach out and touch the stars. The wind sang, whispering stories older than words. It was as if the desert itself was speaking to me. And in that moment, I understood all these worlds, all these sounds, they belong together. Gaza, Paris, Berlin, the desert, they are not contradictions. They are a harmony waiting to be heard. Desert Sky is my attempt to find that harmony. It is not a simple melody. It is a pulse, a heartbeat, a rhythm that isn't always comfortable but is always real. The oriental sounds of my childhood, the electrifying beats of Berlin, the quiet, timeless stories of the desert, they all flow into this album. It's not a line, it's a circle. No ending, just movement. When you listen to Desert Sky, I hope you feel what I feel. The heat of the sand beneath your feet. The nights in Berlin that leave you breathless. The longing for a home you can never entirely leave behind. Maybe in the music, you'll find a piece of yourself, just as I found a piece of myself. Today, when I stand on stage and watch people dance, laugh, and lose themselves in the music, I feel a connection. Their stories touch mine. And for that moment, we are one. Beneath the wide sky, beneath this desert sky, there are no borders. There is only us.